Hello everybody, welcome back. In my last video you saw the amusement park base, and today, funny story, I recorded a video earlier today of a new test that I was doing, and when I went to go and visit, when I went to go to edit the video, I realized that I was completely having a, blonde moment, and my mic was muted, so I have to redo the whole thing. It's like a case of the Mondays on Tuesday. So my next idea was another theory that I wanted to test out. So I did something very similar with water, but now I'm doing it with stairs to nowhere. I built a ginormous staircase 108 blocks from the ground. So if zombies don't spawn within 50 blocks of you, does that also apply up as well as out in the water? So I wanted to test this, and truth be told, I kind of already tested it in my last video, but it could go differently this time, you never know. So we'll try it again, and whoops, God mode. Okay, how about we shut off God mode, and we'll run all the way up here. So this is 50 blocks, and then I changed pink, and pink is all the way up here to 100 blocks, and then I did yellow, I believe it was called, to 108 blocks. So now it's just another crazy theory. The amount of titanium that it took to be able to build this was insane, so I don't actually imagine anybody to do it, but you kind of do get a nice view up here of the whole city. So yeah, it's just another crazy theory I wanted to test. Is I survived a blood moon out on the water, like I think it was 93 blocks out, so can I survive in the air 108 blocks? Kind of went, overboard like I usually do with the burning barrels, but it actually makes it look quite cool at nighttime. So obviously with this, if I end up, if they end up coming up the stairs, I'm going to be highly screwed, because I don't think I'll survive that without plummeting to my death. So, without further ado, let's fast forward us to Blood Moon, and we can try this again. The second time for me, first time for you guys. Okay, is my hover still on? Alright, let's turn off creative debug. I'm reloaded. Oh yeah, and then in my last video as well, I didn't realize that my drone was out of first aid kits and bandages, so he wasn't healing me, and then yeah, it was all very interesting. It's I guess I could still technically post it, but I don't think it would make a lot of sense with no talking. I'm sure people could probably figure out what was going on by context, but okay, here we go. 108 blocks up in the stairs. Will we get any company? Okay, so we're a game hour later, and I've actually moved myself down to the 100th block up. And it's foggy, so I can't really see down there to see if there's anyone down there or not. But so far, no one's come up the stairs. Okay, so another game hour later. I've moved myself down to block 90, up from the ground. So far, there's nothing. Okay, another game hour later, and I'm now at 80. Still foggy, still nothing. Another game hour later, and I'm at block 70, and there's a thunderstorm. That's about it. It's 2:30. I'm at block 60 up. I'm just gonna move down to 50 now and see if anything's gonna come in the last hour, which I doubt, but we'll see. Okay, 3 a.m. I'm standing on block 48. I really don't think that any zombies are going to spawn now because it's, it's after midnight. It's almost morning. Technically, Blood Moon is over. So, let's go hang down here, I guess. Yeah, okay, so this time around, it was completely different from my last time around. And I'll actually show you guys what happened last time. A little clip.
Spotted enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, so I don't, they obviously were all hanging around here fighting amongst themselves. I wasn't really able to figure out if the damage that were on these blocks here, if they were from like zombies actually hitting it, or if it was just splash damage from all the fireballs and whatnot that the spiders throw. So I don't know if the difference in this time around was different from the one in last time around, because maybe I'd been playing for quite a few hours before I made the video last. I was actually working on some of my other Horde bases that I have on the go, and I was like, oh no, it's Red Night, I should probably make a video. So I was on for quite a few hours, but when I made this video, I kind of just logged on and went right to it. So, I mean, would that make a difference? I highly doubt it. I mean, other than that, I don't really know if there is anything different from last time to this time. We've got morning chime in a couple minutes here, and it looks like we've got no zombie party today. Okay, well, there we go. Another, well, that was actually one thing I was thinking. I was like, oh no, did I leave them paused? And maybe that's why they're not coming, but I never even paused them when I got in, and the fact that this wolf is moving means that the zombies weren't paused. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the difference was between last night, well, I mean last time and now, but I guess I can still say that, yeah, you can live at 108 blocks up in the sky. Can you build a base up there, though? We will find out. I will test it. That was why it was actually already lined with forges. Not sure if you guys noticed. Well, the burning barrels were, I mean, I always usually build the burning barrels when I'm building bases. Once I've kind of got them to almost done, but I want to see where the flaws are. I start building, putting burning barrels all over the place in attempts to call screamers to get some zombies in here to, you know, so I can start testing it to kind of see where the weak spots are and what do I need to improve or change or what's not going to work. Because, yeah, I mean, there's nothing worse than, you know, being almost done building a base and you're all like, yeah, this is going to be awesome. And then you're like, no, it's not. But anyway, that's why all these forges are here, because I was getting ready to test if you can actually build a base up here, at least 50 blocks in the sky, and you know, if that would work, just like I did with the water, if you would attract screamers. And then, like I said, I went to go and edit the video that I had made before to find out that I had my mic muted the whole time. So anyways, at least you guys saw a clip of what it was like last time. So there you have it, stairwell to nowhere. So as always,